Good afternoon to all of you. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll wait for 5 minutes, and after that we will start our lecture. Till the time those students are there who want to join the lecture, please join fast. Join fast. So 23 have joined to this lecture. 23 students are there. I will mark first your attendance so that I can see how many students are there. Okay. Okay. So it's almost one. It's almost 10 minutes. Let's start our lecture. I'm sharing the screen. Is the screen visible? Screen display.
Yes, sir.
So in the last lecture, we have seen that how many types of uh, conjunctions are there. Okay. Let me first add these two things. So in the last lecture, we have seen that how many types of conjunctions are there. Okay, so there are three types of conjunctions, and they are coordinating conjunction, correlative conjunction, and subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so we have seen and we have also exercised it with the examples. Okay, so yes, so what are the coordinating conjunction? These are the conjunctions which allow you to join two words or phrases or clauses of equal grammatical rank. Means they are having same rank and they are connected with each other with these coordinating conjunctions. So the coordinating conjunctions that we use often are can be remembered by a short acronym or short mnemonic, and it is called as fanboys. And in this, F is for A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. So these are the coordinating conjunction that we use in our daily use. Then the next subtype of coordinating conjunction is correlative conjunctions. Okay, so these are the conjunctions which come in pair. Okay, so either or, neither nor, both and, or not only but also, hardly had, scarcely had. These are the correlative conjunction that comes in a pair and gives or connects two sentences or words or clauses. Okay, and we have also seen their examples. Then the third type, we have seen the subordinating conjunctions. So what are the subordinating conjunctions? So subordinating conjunction are used to join independent and dependent clause. Okay, so there are two clauses in a sentence, and these are, one of them is dependent or subordinating clause, and one of them is independent or main clause. Subordinating clause always depends on the main clause for getting a meaning or for having a meaning. It can't be we can't understand meaning without main clause in a sentence. Okay, so if we try to understand a subordinate clause, or if we try to understand the meaning of subordinate clause, it can't be possible without the help of main clause. Okay, so there are two types of clauses, and these two clauses are connected with each other with the subordinating conjunctions. And what are these subordinating conjunctions? These are the because, since, as, although, though, while, whereas. These are called as subordinating clause. Okay, and these are also shown as a cause and effect relationship a contrast or some other kind of relationship between the two clauses. Okay, so a subordinating conjunction shows a cause and effect relationship. If there is a cause, then it also has its effect. Okay, so that is why they are called as cause and effect relationship. Then there is another that is a contrast. If there is a contrast in a sentence, so it also can be shown with the help of subordinating clause. And the third is, or other kind of relationship can be also shown with the help of subordinating clause. So these are the uses of subordinating clause. Okay, so this is also we have discussed. Then we have also seen the list of subordinating conjunctions. This is a very long list of conjunctions, and we can't remember it. Just we have to see these words and just try to remember few of them. Okay, which we use in a daily or general purpose. Okay, so there are the list. uh, let's see the list. What is there in the subordinating conjunction? After, although, as if, as long as much as soon as though, because. Okay, before, by the time, even if, even though. Means these are the words showing cause and effect relationship, or it is showing the condition in that uh, sentence. Okay, so once, only if, provided that, since, so where, whereas, wherever, whatever. Okay, these are called as the list of subordinating conjunctions. Then also we have seen the uses of subordinating conjunctions. Okay, and also we did exercise regarding the subordinating conjunction. Okay, so in the last lecture we were having we were doing one of the exercise. We have completed, I think, uh, two of them. Okay, yes, we have completed two of them, but we have left with one. Okay, so let's try to solve this exercise. Hmm. Okay, we also have seen this exercise. Okay, so we were at this exercise, and uh, we stopped here in the last lecture. Okay, so let's see the another exercise, last exercise of this lecture. uh, Fill in the blanks with the appropriate conjunctions. So first sentence they have given: we are leaving Wednesday dash dash, or not, it rains. We are leaving Wednesday dash dash, or not, it rains. So what would be the appropriate conjunction we can use here? If, whether, or though. Yes, answer me. We are leaving Wednesday. In the bracket, what should be the coordinate conjunction, appropriate conjunction in this place? We are leaving Wednesday. There are three options: if, whether, or though. From these three options, we have to choose one of the option. Okay. So what would be the proper or appropriate option we will choose here? Yes. Can anybody tell me? We are leaving Wednesday dash dash or not it rains. If, whether or though, what would be the answer? ऐकू येते का माझा आवाज? लो, आवाज ऐकू येत नाही का माझा? सांगायचा आन्सर काय येते? वी आर लिव्हिंग वेन्सडे. आम्ही बुधवारी तरी निघू डॅश डॅश or not it rains.
Weather.
Weather. Okay, so weather is the correct option. We can choose here. Okay, weather is the correct option. Number 3. We are leaving Wednesday whether or not it rains. आम्ही बुधवारी निघणार आहोत, पाऊस असो किंवा नसो. वेदर, वेदर मीन्स असो किंवा नसो. वेदर ऑर नॉट, असेल किंवा नसेल, हे तरी किंवा आहे तरी किंवा नाही तरी, असं थोडक्यात अर्थ घ्यायचा. वेदर ऑर नॉट इट रेन्स. सो वी आर लिव्हिंग वेन्सडे whether or not it rains. Then see the next example, second example. Try to solve it. Pay attention to your work dash dash, you will not make mistake. So that, okay, here we will use so that. Pay attention to your work. तुझ्या कामावर लक्ष दे. So that you will not make mistakes. की ज्यामुळे तू मिस्टेक किंवा चुका करू शकणार नाहीस. ओके, और चूक करणार नाहीस. पे अटेन्शन टू युअर वर्क सो दॅट यू विल not make mistakes. See the third example. The musicians delivered a rousing performance dash dash, they had rehearsed often. Musicians delivered a rousing performance. म्हणजे म्युझिशियन्सनी काय केलं तर एकदम तगडा परफॉर्मन्स दिला किंवा चांगला परफॉर्मन्स केलं. डॅश डॅश, दे हॅड रिहर्स ऑफन. ते बऱ्याचदा किंवा नेहमी काय करतात तर रिहर्सल त्याची करतात. सो व्हॉट वुड बी द प्रॉपर or correct conjunction we will use here? The musicians delivered a rousing performance. We will use here as. Okay, the musicians delivered a rousing performance as they had rehearsed often. त्या म्युझिशियन्सनी काय केलं तर चांगला परफॉर्म केलं कारण की किंवा कारण as they had rehearsed often, कारण ते काय करतात तर बऱ्याचदा किंवा कंटिन्युअस काय करतात, रिहर्स करतात. as we can't use though because here there is a condition. आपण इथं दो का वापरू शकत नाही. द म्युझिशियन्स डिलिव्हर्ड अ राउजिंग परफॉर्मन्स दो दे हॅड रिहर्स ऑफन. मिनिंगफुल होत नाही ना हे. दो दे हॅड, ते सतत रिहर्सल करत असले तरी सुद्धा त्यांनी चांगला परफॉर्मन्स दिला. ओके, तर सतत रिहर्सल करत नसले तरी पण त्यांनी चांगला परफॉर्मन्स दिला असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. पण सतत रिहर्सल करत असून त्यांनी चांगला परफॉर्मन्स दिला असं नाही म्हणू शकत आपण. ते आपण मिनिंग त्याचा इफेक्टिव्ह होत नाही. त्यामुळं आपण ॲज असं वापरू शकतो. ॲज दे हॅड रिहर्स ऑफन, कारण की ते बऱ्याचदा काय करत असतात तर रिहर्सल करत असतात त्याची. द म्युझिशियन्स डिलिव्हर्ड अ राउजिंग परफॉर्मन्स ॲज दे हॅड रिहर्स्ड ऑफन. ओके, सो ॲज विल बी द correct conjunction we can use here. She is honest dash dash everyone trust her. Trust her. So is the correct answer. She is honest, so everyone trusts her. ती खूपच प्रामाणिक आहे, त्यामुळे प्रत्येक जण तिच्यावर विश्वास ठेवतो. Then the next is fifth is write this down dash dash you will forget. Yes, or write this down or you will forget. We can use here all or also or least also. Okay, write this down or you will forget. हे आता लिहून घ्या तुम्ही, नाहीतर तुम्ही ते विसरून जाल असंही म्हणू शकतो आपण, किंवा लिस्ट लिस्ट सुद्धा म्हणू शकतो. राईट दिस डाऊन लिस्ट यू विल फॉरगेट. हे लिहून घ्या आता, नाहीतर तुम्ही ते काय कराल तर विसरून जाल. लिस्ट म्हणजे नाहीतर. ओके, सो लिस्ट विल बी द करेक्ट आन्सर, बट यू कॅन यूज ऑर ऑल्सो. So let's see the, so in this way we have completed the seventh part of speech, that is conjunction. Okay, also we have completed and studied the three types. Okay, so let's see the last and the eighth part of speech, that is interjection. Last and eighth part of speech is the interjection. So what is interjection? Let's see its definition. An interjection is a word added to a sentence to convey an emotion or a sentiment such as surprise, disgust, joy, excitement, or enthusiasm. Let's see what is the definition. An interjection is a word. Okay, so it is a word added to a sentence. When we add, it is added to the sentence to convey an emotion or a sentiment. To convey an emotion or a sentiment. So interjection is a word added to a sentence to convey an emotion or a sentiment such as surprise, disgust, joy, excitement, or enthusiasm. So when we are in a sentiment, or when we are in a emotion of surprise or disgust or joy or happiness or excitement or enthusiasm, then we generally use these words. Okay, so these are the words we use them when we are excited, or we are at a joyful mood, or we are enthusiastic. Okay, or there is a surprise. If someone surprised us, then we use these words. Okay, so these are the words. And also I can tell you that these are the exclamations. Okay, so after these words there comes the exclamatory mark. Okay, after these words there comes exclamatory mark, so that these words are what we can say differentiated from other words. Okay, so these are the words that don't have any grammatical structure. Okay, okay, so let's see the examples first, and then we will see what are these words and how, what are the other interjections. Okay, So see the first example. No, go away. No, go away. So no here is the interjection. Why it is so? Because it has exclamation after that. Okay. Then see the next example. Indeed, I intend to leave as soon as possible. Indeed, I intend to leave as soon as possible. तरी सुद्धा I intend to leave. मला जायचंय. लवकरच मला जायचं आहे. जेव्हा पॉसिबल होईल तेव्हा मी जाईन. So indeed here has exclamatory mark after that, and that is why it is the intersection. Then there is hey, get off that floor. Hey, get off that floor. So hey here we are using it as an interjection because these are the words that abruptly coming from our mouth. Okay, hey, or we can say hello, hi. These are also called as interjections. Hi, hello, good morning. Okay, so these words that we show the feeling by them are called as interjections. Okay, then oh, that is a surprise. Or when we get surprise, then when what will be our reaction? Oh no, or these types of reactions generally we give. Okay, remember that. So these type of reactions generally we give. Okay, that is why oh, that's surprise. Then good, now we can move on. So here good is the interjection that is used for the showing the feeling of that person. Good, now we can move on. Okay, so these are the interjections that we generally use in a sentences. Okay, so this is the last slide of the this topic. So these are some of the interjections that we generally use in our language or while speaking. Okay, so interjections in an English grammar. So what is the use of interjection? An interjection conveys an emotion. Okay, so these we use to convey or to show what feelings or what emotions we have in our mind. Okay, so let's see. The first is the first feeling is annoyance. Okay, annoyance म्हणजे काय? तर जेव्हा आपल्याला असं काय म्हणतात त्याला जेव्हा आपल्याला काय येते तर एकदम असं चीड येते किंवा आपण वैतागतो किंवा एखादी उपद्रवी गोष्ट आपल्या पुढे झाली, आपल्याला त्रास झाला तर आपण काय करतो? चिडतो. त्यामुळे ती जी फिलिंग असते ती शो करण्यासाठी आपण कुठले वर्ड्स वापरतो? त्यांना काय म्हणतात? तर इंटरजेक्शन ऑफ अनॉयन्स और इंटरजेक्शन्स शोईंग अनॉयन्स, चीड दाखवणारी इंटरजेक्शन्स. तर ती कुठली आहेत? तर ओए, हे, these are the interjections that we use to show anger. Okay, so running out of time, we have till 10 more minutes. We will see. So annoyance, oe, hey, hum, these are the interjections that we use to show anger. Okay, then second is dissatisfaction. Okay, so when we want to show the dissatisfaction, or we are not satisfied with any thing, then we generally use these. Okay, so quietly, easily, carefully, that we use to show this feeling, dissatisfaction. Okay, quietly, easily, carefully. Then when we are at panic mode, okay, when we are panic, then generally we use what type of feelings, or what type of words we use when we are panic. Panic means what? Some type of frightening feeling. Okay, म्हणजे थोडक्यात आपण घाबरतो जेव्हा, तेव्हा आपण काय, कुठल्या प्रकारचे फिलिंग्स, कुठल्या प्रकारचे शब्द वापरतो, तर ते ओह नो, ओ नो, देन केअरफुली, these are the words that we use to show the feeling of panicness. Okay, घाबरतो तेव्हा, or when we are shivering, आपण थरथर कापत असतो भीतीने, तेव्हा आपण काय वापरतो, या टाइपचे वर्ड्स वापरतो. Then when we get bored, then no, sigh, or sign म्हणजे काय, sigh means what, उसाचं टाकणे, किंवा सारखं असं प्रकारचं, हो असं प्रकारचं आपण काय करतो, एक्सप्रेशन्स आपल्या चेहऱ्यावर असतात. ओके, then the next feeling is the doubt. Okay, so when we are having doubt, then we use really, or or these type of words we use to show the doubt. Okay, really, these are the doubt showing interjections. Then when we are in a pleasure, आपण जेव्हा आनंदी असतो, तेव्हा आपण कुठले शब्द वापरतो फिलिंग्स व्यक्त करण्यासाठी, or to show or to denote the feelings, we use oh yeah, किंवा yeah, these type of feelings we use. Okay, so when we are having, or we are having a mood of pleasure. Okay, so then the next is disapproval. Disapproval means what? एखाद्या गोष्टीला आपण जेव्हा अप्रूव्ह नसतो, किंवा काय म्हणतात त्याला, अप्रूव्ह म्हणजे थोडक्यात आपण त्याला आपली मान्यता नसते, मंजुरी नसते. ओके, देन what type of words we use? Tut or tusk tusk. So generally we in Marathi we don't use these words, but there are these words that are used in English to show disapproval or other type of feelings. Then for embarrassment म्हणजे काय, तर आपण जेव्हा काय असतो, तर एखाद्या काय म्हणतात त्याला, आपण एखाद्या काय म्हणतात त्याला, कठीण प्रसंगात सापडतो, किंवा आपल्याला थोडक्यात काय म्हणतात त्याला, लाजिरवाण्या प्रसंगात जेव्हा असतो, तेव्हा किंवा अशा प्रकारचे आपण वर्ड्स वापरतो. देन रिअलायझेशन म्हणजे काय? रिअलायझेशन मीन्स to get realized, or to get information about anything. Okay, new, that is new, anything that is new, that that type of information we are having, then we use these words. Okay, realization, aha, aha, eureka, these type of words we use, eureka, aha, or okay, so these are the realization interjections. Then disgust. म्हणजे स्वतःवरच एखाद्या वेळी राग येतो, किंवा क्रोध निर्माण होतो तेव्हा. यक, अशा प्रकारचे आपण वर्ड्स वापरतो. Then joy, when we are at a joyful mood, or when we are having we are taking joy, or we are in a happy mood, then what type of feelings we use generally? Hooray, yeah, oh ho, oh ho, hooray. These type of feelings we use, okay, when we are at a joy type of mood. Then when we are at a relief mode, समजा एखाद्या अडचणीच्या ह्याच्यात अडकलोय आपण आणि आपल्याला काय एखाद्या रिलीफ भेटला, आपण काय करतो तर साय, वी आर साईन, ओके, वी जस्ट साय, आपण काय करतो उसासा टाकतो, ओके, फ्यू, हुआ, these type of words we use, हुआ, okay. Then the next is then when we have the feeling of dismay म्हणजे काय तर भीतीची भावना आपल्या मनामध्ये जेव्हा असते. When we are at a frightening mode, then oh no, oops, these type of words we use. Then when we someone pinches, okay, someone pinches, आपल्याला काहीतरी कोणी टोचवलं, आपल्याला काय होतं अचानक एकदम तिथं टोचल्यासारखं वाटतं, तेव्हा आपण कुठले वर्ड्स वापरतो तर ouch, oh, or I. These type of words we use when we are at a painful mode, okay. And when we get surprised, we are at a surprise, then oh, jeepers, creaky, these type of words we generally use. So to show the strong interjection, generally we use exclamatory mark, okay. To show the strong interjection, we use exclamatory mark, and to show the mild interjections, we generally use full stop or comma. So this is about the interjections that we have completed. We have 1 more minute for this session. After that, you will have to join once again for further 15 minutes, okay. So after 1.5 minutes, there will be disconnection of this meeting, but you will have to connect once again, okay. So in this way, we have seen that what are the intersections and why we use, okay, and what type of intersections are there that we have learned, okay. So annoyance, dissatisfaction, panic, boredom, doubt, pleasure, disapproval, embarrassment, realization, disgust, joy, relief, dismay, pain, surprise. These types of feelings or emotions we generally use or we generally have, okay. So for showing these feeling, generally we use intersections, okay. So this is about the intersection. Let's once again mark your attendance.